It's the community that came together to help clean up our city. It was unnecessary rioting that took the focus off of a peaceful protest on yesterday, where the community came together to support change in the law enforcement and their interactions with the African American community. When the individuals who were here really standing for peace and change left, there were people here whose only intentions and their agenda was to create mayhem.
Forever seems like a long time, but nothing seems like a long time when I am with you. I feel like I'm walking on water since the day that I asked your father to let go of his daughter. So give me your blessing, sir, I'll give her all that I've got. It doesn't look like much, but it sure feels like a lot. Let her take my heart and take my hand.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer.
Why I chose Crossroads Realty was because the house was listed with them, and when I first called inquiring about the house, Crossroads immediately called me back. Gary made it very personable. Crossroads Realty, they stood with him, and if I had any questions, Gary wasn't available, they got a hold of him, or as a company, they took care of it for me. Gary definitely went out of his way. Gary helped us, made things easier, a lot less stressful. Yes, I would definitely recommend Gary and Crossroads. They know their field, they're very experienced, they have a good sized office, very personable, and they run it as a family, not as a business.
And it's just maddening to be constantly burning alive. It's basically hell on earth.
25-year-old Samara Rose Ingraffia suffers from two rare conditions at the same time: erythromelalgia and Raynaud's syndrome, causing her intense pain if her temperature either rises or falls. Her father Brian also suffers from both conditions, and so far they have found no cure.
Between the two of us, we've tried every treatment that's been used for erythromelalgia, but we have found absolutely nothing that helps, nothing that lessens the flare-ups, and absolutely nothing that can help lessen the pain.
Virtually housebound and unable to work, Samara has to find enjoyment where she can.
thoughts on the choices I'm making. It's so hard to get it all straight when I'm $1 short and the day way late. Thoughts keep racing in my mind, yeah, as I keep pacing side to side. But a glimpse from the sun, and my mind comes undone. Now everything ain't that bad. As the sun peeks through the sea, is there something waiting for me out there? Oh.
Hello. I'm Dr. Diane Wagner. I'm an internal medicine physician and a medical educator, and I have the privilege of being in charge of the College of Human Medicine's educational program. Many years ago, decades actually, I became convinced that it was a wonderful opportunity for our students to practice their skills in simulation centers with standardized patients. When students are in those safe simulation environments, they are able to better understand their strengths and weaknesses and practice the skills that will make them excellent physicians when they go on to their residencies. And that is the goal of our College of Human Medicine program, to graduate students who are excellent at taking care of every patient they encounter.
Hello, I'm Dr. Matt Emery. I'm an emergency medicine physician, and I'm the medical director for simulation for the Michigan State University College of Human Medicine. I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about the key role that standardized patients play in our curriculum and about how our efforts to expand the diversity of our standardized patient pool are important to achieving the goals of our simulation program. Dr. Wagner has already touched on a number of ways that standardized patients play an essential role in our curriculum. I'd like to expand on her thoughts by describing just how big a role that is. In the first 2 years of the curriculum, our students spend more than 200 hours in the simulation center learning essential clinical skills under direct faculty supervision. This includes learning to perform a physical exam, as well as learning to interview patients, to learn more about their symptoms, about how the illness is impacting their life, to explore their prior medical history, and to describe the management plan and counsel them on how to best manage their illness. In addition to teaching our students, simulation also plays a critical role in testing.